Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the West Ham world. Merry Christmas to you all. I'm going to start this video with obviously the sad news of young Oscar Faz, who died sadly after his really brave battle with cancer. I can't say I knew the boy, but my nephew, who's 15, he's a friend of a friend's basically. So one of my nephew's best friends is really close friends with Oscar. So my nephew, it's hit him as well. You know, he has met Oscar a few times. A terrible story, a terrible story. But you know, as West Ham fans, we will remember you. And you know, and I hope, you know, wherever you are now, you know, you're happy, and you know, you're out of pain, you're out of suffering, and you know, the West Ham fans will love you and remember you always. And yeah, and I'm sure, you know, we'll be celebrating and singing your name in the next game. So yeah, let's move on from that news onto the game. It's West Ham versus Bournemouth. Another Monday night game, another game that, you know, fans have got to travel on a Monday night. Not great in terms of fixture wise either. This is a tough game. They're a good side, Bournemouth, this year. I really like the way they play football. They're currently sitting in 8th with 24 points, and they look good. This is the argument here, though, in terms of a good season. If West Ham were to win on Monday night, we'll be on 21 points, 3 points behind them, and we've had a bad season. Everyone's beating everyone. No one can really put a real strong run together, apart from, say, a Liverpool and a Chelsea. So there's a chance. You know, there's a chance that you put 2 wins together and you're right back up there in the mix. So let's have a look at their last few games, guys. So the last game they played was on Thursday, and they beat Tottenham. What a shame. What a shame. Always great to see Tottenham lose, isn't it? Before that, they beat Ipswich 2-1. And then before that, they beat Man City 2-1. 4-2 against Bournemouth. And they've lost 2-1 to Brighton, 3-2 to Brentford in that time. So, like I say, some good wins, but also some patchy form. And that just seems to be everyone at the moment. And like I say, I like Bournemouth. I do. I think I like their manager. I like quite a lot of their players. I think there's some really good players in there. So it's going to be tough. Looking at the way they line up, guys, Areola, guy that a lot of West Ham fans would like to be our manager, seems to like the 4-2-3-1 formation with Kepa in goal. Kirkes, a player West Ham have come up against a couple of times in Europe and against Bournemouth. Someone we probably should have gone in for ourselves. Hudgenson as a centre-back with Zabaneri, and Smith at right-back. Cook and Christie in the middle. Utari, Semenyo, who I'm a massive fan of, Tavernier and Evan Nilsson. That front four are quite frightening. They're powerful, they're pacey, they've got a trick, they've got goals in them. Semenyo's linked with many clubs at the minute for a move away. Utari full of pace. Evan Nilsson looks like a really good, strong goal scorer as well. In terms of out for them, Alex Scott's missing for this game. Sistera, Rayo, Senesi and Tyler Adams are also out for this game. Last time we played, guys, was way back in... just having a look here. 28th August. Oh, I went that game. To see, that's how bad my memory is. I went that game. That was an awful game. Awful game. We won that 1-0 in the cup. I remember that one. That was awful. Obviously 1-1 last season at our ground. At their ground last year was 1-1. And then before that was 4-0. We've got a good record against them. But I just think this might be the one where they turn it. They might turn it around. Last time they actually beat us was 2000. And that was a 5-3 win. That was the last time they beat us. Apart from that, it's been draws and we've beat them. So maybe it's, but this, I don't think this is the Bournemouth that we've played over the years. You know, I think this is a tougher Bournemouth. In terms of their strengths, guys, they like to create scoring chances, coming back from behind. You know, they're good at that. When they go 1-0 down, they can come back. They attack down the wing a lot. No surprise, Semenyo and the other guy. and stealing the ball from oppositions. They do play quite aggressive. Their weaknesses are keeping the possession of the ball, defending against the through ball, and defending against skillful players and aerial duels. They attempt crosses quite a lot, take a lot of shots, control the game in the first half, attacking down the left, long balls, and like I say, they are quite aggressive. They do like to press and they like to get in you. So us guys, obviously, we did win the other day, and apologies for no review of that game. I don't know. I just when you work in a school, you get little bugs. You know, you get the little flu bug, then you get a sickness bug, and it's just I'm glad that after this week, one more week at work, and I've got 2 weeks away to heal my body a little bit. So yeah, that was why there was no review this week. But yeah, looking at us, I wouldn't change too much. Obviously, Fabianski in goal, Wan-Bissaka. Will Torpedo come back in? He did obviously come on, didn't he, at some point? I think Mavropanos and Kilman are quite slow against that fast attacking lineup, and it is going to be fast. Emerson picks himself. The midfield, I would like to see the midfield that played against Newcastle, to be honest with you. Souček, Paquetá and Soler. I think Souček's good for a goal at the minute. Soler looks like he's getting better and better. In front of them, Somerville, Kudus in his normal position, Bowen up front. Yeah, I think that could work. I do. It's a real tough one because we're not playing well at all. And he keeps chopping and changing that midfield. And it's really hard to know what our midfield's got. I think we can more or less pick the front line. We can more or less pick the defence now. But that midfield seems to still be a sticking point and a problem for Lopetegui. And what is his best midfield? Doesn't look like Rodriguez will probably play for us anymore. Alvarez just doesn't look the same player at the moment. And that's a shame because I am a fan of him. Will we see Fulkrug start as well? I think this could be a game that we see him start. I like to say, it's really hard to call. Am I confident? Not at all. I don't think we win this game. I actually think we're gonna lose this 3-1. I think they'll just have a bit too much for us power-wise. And I think if we go 1-0 down, we can just collapse. And we've seen it this season that can happen, which I'm not looking forward to another one of them, to be honest with you. But like I say, we wait and see. If we do win, like I say, we'll be on 21 points, a couple of points behind them, or 3 points behind them. And then you win that next one, or you steal a couple of wins, you're right back up there. It's this stage of the season, especially Christmas, when the games are boom, 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 boom. It's a real chance. If you can put some sort of a run together, you can get yourself right back up that table. I don't think we're going to go. I don't think we'll go down. Could be very much a mid-table obscurity season. But we really still got a chance. We've got a chance. If something can click and we can steal a couple of wins, we've got a chance. But I just can't see it under Lopetegui, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. Anyway, guys, I'll be back. Me and Paul actually going to do a podcast tomorrow. It's been a while, so we said we'd get together and do one. So please join us live tomorrow morning. I'll be back with a review for the Bournemouth game, probably Tuesday morning time. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the weekend. At least your weekend ain't ruined by West Ham. And let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for staying loyal. Hit the subscribe button. Come on, you ones. Keep believing. Subscribe to the West Ham World. Let's go.